We got Kane on Team Blue. As a, oh my god, I like that mock so much. Wait, is that hair has always been on Magar, or is this? Because this looks almost like something on Shadowlands. Dude, you could have more customization Shadowlands, but this looks so good. I love the massive fists he's got going on with those gauntlets and the metal pieces, but then you have like nothing on top. Like a monk should. I think it looks amazing. We got ourselves Milord Pally in the back, Milord. We got Manji, we got Print, and we got ourselves Walkon, the Windwalker Monk versus Alone on Team Red as a Beastmaster Hunter. We got ourselves Bloom as a Balance Druid, Genesis, KMW Rogue, and we got ourselves Machiavelli. And Alone is going to be first up in that camo versus Milord Pala. Milord, you gotta slay the plebs. My lord, the plebes have not paid your taxes. You have to slay them, my lord. Dodging that freezing trap completely. Hodges are Alone. It's gonna go for maybe Wings. Wings are coming up, and Alone waited until Wings were up. And I hoping to kite my lord back to the freezing trap. He's gonna avoid it completely. And Alone is just... He's surrounded by pets, surrounded with an enemy, but might be feeling alone in this situation against Milord Pala, whiffing the Wake of Ashes, yet still getting that massive tempers back-to-back onto Alone. Does go for Exhilaration here, and the Hunter is going to have to go for kiting with Milord Pala having Hand of Freedom. It's going to be super tough to do it. Hodge and Alone does get taken down into a single Hodge with Wings up and running. Milord has just lined up so much burst damage there. Yeah, for a Hunter, you have to kite. I think you cannot fight that face to face. You have to kite it. KM is going to be up next with a sap onto Milord. Goes for a cheap shot. Reaping Flames. Is he an Assassination? It looks like he might be Assassination. Is going to get that up and running onto Milord with a dress to follow. Milord is just charging in at the Rogue. Does go for minute long Wings. That's going to be Cloak Shot as an evasion out of the Rogue with a Vendetta, I think, onto Milord. Looks like he did set a Vendetta. The Assassin have come to slay the King. Milord, the assassins are here. That's going to be Sapper to Milord Pala. Does have some dots rolling. He knows the Rogue is nearby. Cheap shot coming out. As long as he doesn't get a kick on the cast, he'll be fine. No flashlight kicks and you'll be okay. Hodge onto KM. He does go for a trinket. And Milord does go to dispel himself off of poison. He should be going for a dispel before he goes for a mass heal. And Freedom does give the Paladin the mobility needed against the crippling poison of a Rogue. And KM is kind of just stuck out in the open. Might need to vanish out of this situation. That's going to be Wings up and running. If Milord Pally gets a Hodge again with Wings, I don't know if KM will survive it. Does get a killing shot onto Milord. Shadow stepping, but he can't really escape him as Hand of Hindrance is still rolling on him with every blade of justice. And Milord is just tearing right through the Rogue. Shield of Vengeance is up. Does get hit with a blind. And there goes Rogue's big CC. The blind comes out into a saps and the Shield of Vengeance. KM better get away before the Shield of Vengeance pops into your face. Okay, he didn't get him out. He was right out of that range. I was thinking maybe for a second this is going to be bad. But for Milord, it might be tough. Trinket out of Rogue stun into a Hodge, but a defensive Hodge. I don't really know if he really needed to Trinket, but he did. Big dress by KM onto Milord. He does go for a Word of Glory though, so he did get himself as much healing as possible. Playing Word of Glory, he does give himself a massive boost of heals. Sacrificing the Holy Power to stay offensive. Which is going to be something based on Paladin, so it wouldn't be the AoE version of Holy Word. But that actually, Rogue, looks like he might be getting torn. Bubble down for Milord. Actually getting caught in the kidney. Wait, did the Rogue turn this around? No, it looks like he's going to back out of there. Just trying to catch himself a reset. Hodge onto the Rogue. Does he go down? No, the Rogue almost had him too. The Rogue had such a good run. Oh my goodness, if he just stuck in there, let the auto attacks flow as he had a kidney onto Milord, that would have been the game. Looks like Genesis taking a picture with Milord real quick. He's like, oh my god, he killed 2 people? What a Chad. Milord, you popular, man, you popular. Genesis swinging around the side, getting the stun onto Milord. With a bit of blade, it's big blood. Oh my goodness, big blood of the enemy trying to get a big one-shot onto Milord by the looks of it. Shield of Vengeance is going to be huge. Does get a bop. I guess he's feeling, you know what? I probably will need this bop. Does get cleansed, though, as Genesis does have two ways of getting it out, with Blood of Racial as well as the Demon Hunter Purge. Going for the Metamorphosis. Did not get to dodge any strong attacks from Milord, though. Blur is up. Might be able to get some healing out of this. No dampening quite yet. Milord does go for a massive heal right now. I'm going to guess Prince Warlocks, Prince Hellstones are keeping him afloat. Genesis catching back on a bunch of heals. Milord tried to go for hand-to-hitters to slow him down. Genesis having to poke into the room. And Milord going in for a bit of a self-heal on the side while trying to kite Genesis. It's going to be available until the mobility of a Demon Hunter comes back up. Does Genesis have enough to finish off Milord? Getting wings up and running. Does he have the big healing maybe to follow? Hodge onto Genesis could be huge right here. Big damage out of the Paladin. One more Templar and does take him down. Milord still getting to fight another day. But what I was going to say earlier is Word of Glory comes back. It won't be the big bursty Word of Glory that heals two people. It'll be a single target heal that takes a holy power like the old days. So if you see Milord using Word of Glory right now to keep him alive, imagine having that baseline. Not as strong, but you can use it anytime you want to. Build holy power and heal yourself with the Word of Glory. I mean, this guy is already using it, so he's getting used to it, man. He's going to be prepared. Next is going to be Machiavelli. Another assassin in the high court. Stealthing, scheming, trying to take down. Can't tell if it's a noble king or a corrupted leader. Which one do you guys think Milord would be? Do you think it's a blood of paladin of his stature? Does he look like more like a tyrant? Full of corruption and greed? Or is he more a champion of his people? Getting attacked by green assassination rogues. I was thinking... call them smelly orcs. But instead I decided to go with green. I love orcs. I can't call them smellies, man. That's going to be Shield of Vengeance popping back at Machiavelli, actually. It looks like he took no damage from it. But it's going to be another kidney shot into Milord. Mind to go for advantage. Gonna go for a blind and catch a bit of a reset. Machiavelli is actually very, very low on health. He is a rogue, so just because they're low on health does not mean they're completely out of the game. The crowd control that comes in from Machiavelli is huge, but now is a question of how do you play this. Actually, Vanish out of the question. Does he even want to open him, Milord? He's going in there. The big dress doesn't do the most amount of damage, but the dress does come out. Defensive Hodge, which is good for Machiavelli. He does not get locked down, but there goes the wings for Milord. Machiavelli does have evasion. It is looking like he wants to sprint the hell out of this situation. That's going to be a hand of freedom from Milord. Unable to get physical attacks, so Machiavelli has to get up close and personal to get the holy damage rolling. Milord's palace health is actually not that good, but the bubble comes out. Did the rogue account for it? Smoke bomb up and running. Does he have a feint? Trying to get himself with a heal. Wait, the heal might keep him alive. Actually, the big Crimson Vial is keeping this rogue afloat. Milord getting a Hodge at the last second is trying to see if he might take down Machiavelli, and he does get to do so. Now this guy's name is Boom, but is this Boomasaur on a there's no way this is Boomasaur on a no, there's no way this is Boomasaur on a on a druid, is it? I don't think so. There's no way. There's no way. Milord Palace, lane 4, 1 to go, and boom. This is your chance. I know you're a balanced druid. It's super tough for you to deal against melee. I don't know how easy or hard a paladins are for a boomkin either. I'm pretty sure they're tough. But no bubble. Bop ain't even an issue. Shield of Vengeance might be a bit annoying. And that's going to be disengaged by Boom. Going for the wild charge while in boomkin form does give you a disengage. Bark skin up and running. As soon as he sees the wings, does have Bark is going to get pop of thorns with the trinket out of the Hodge. Milord Pala popping in Shield of Vengeance. Might be able to get a big pop. Does even need the Shield of Vengeance is Boom backing up there. And maybe one more hammer. Oh my goodness. Milord Pala with a big old 1v5. Lots of self-heals. A massive, massive amount of self-heals. Absolutely massive. Yo, I think Prince Group might need to go again. I feel like they haven't really got to play, did they? Okay. We can get Prince versus Pegasus. How does that sound? We gotta get Held Rock too.